Hello. So I am going to cast these crystals that I sculpted and molded. I sculpted them out of polymer clay, and then I made silicone molds with smooth on products that are as expensive as their weight in gold. It's ridiculous. So now I'm going to cast these in clear resin, and I'm going to tint that resin. So I'm trying to figure out what colors I want them to be. These are going to go on the back of a huge snail. It's going to be crystals surrounding a light bulb. And so I have a very particular look in mind, but I'm not entirely sure what color I want them to be. I did a practice run in a very pretty shade of blue. It was this alcohol pearl blue. It's lovely. But I wanted to try something else out. I was kind of thinking maybe a gradient. So I have these alcohol inks that are new to me. I haven't used them before. And then I have some India ink that's gold. And I want to drop those into some water. I know it's not exactly the same as resin, but I want to get kind of an idea of the color. So first up, we have a sapphire blue and a regular blue. And I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between those two, so I'm going to check them. This is the sapphire blue. I'm going to do just one drop of each to, just kind of get an idea. So, sapphire blue. That is vivid. And blue. Ooh. So here's the difference on camera. The sapphire blue is very sapphire and the blue is kind of turquoisey. This is a little something more like what I was thinking of. So I am going to put those up there and I'm going to set these aside. I'll do the next one a little more on camera. In terms of red, I've got peach red, and purplish red. If I want to do a gradient, I don't think I want to do this purplish red because the blue and the red will, do their grade school thing. But let's see. So this is purplish red. Oh, that's lovely. It's kind of maroon. That's not exactly what I was looking for. I'm going to get this out of the way. So let's try red. That looks a little more orange. So now let's try peach red. It's probably even more orange than red. No, it's not. That is electric pink. Definitely not what I want. Yeah. So, no. I say no. All right. So now, let's just stir them up a little because I got the sticks and I'm pretty good at stirring. Do you see that? I'm an ambidextrous stirrer. That's pretty cool. What do you think? I think this one. That was, what color was that? Where'd it go? That was purplish red. All right. Making progress here. Ditch the losers. We don't have time for losers in our life. Now, I don't want to test the other colors. I want to test out this alcohol pearl that I had used before in the blue. And then this one is called Intrigue. Oh, the blue is called Celestial. Kind of like these other ones that are just really straightforward. It's blue. It's red. All right, so we have Intrigue. Those do not like water. Look at how they dance around. Interesting. Make kind of cool flakies. All right, not going to do those. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. You can't make me. You're not my real dad. All right, now I just want to see what the gold does. I don't know what it's going to do. It's a mystery. It's probably going to do the same thing. Oh, it sank. Look at that. Made a little booger. Oh my God, wouldn't that be great if you could have gold boogers? Like every sinus infection would just be like a win in the lottery. Oh, that's kind of neat. Let's try a little more. The thing is, since these are going to be crystals, I don't want them to be opaque. I want them to be quite crystalline. Go figure. That's crazy. Whoever wanted a crystal to look crystalline. That is way more yellow than I like. I'm not gonna, don't want that. But I wonder what it would do if I dropped a little bit of that. See if we can keep some of that metallic quality in here. Oh, it just disappeared. No, it didn't. All right, you probably can't see. It's ever so tiny little bit metallic-y. I kind of like that. I'm kind of digging that. Let's see what it does in the red. Oh, no. Ooh, you can see it even more in the red. Or at least I can. I don't know what my camera sees. All right. Okay. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Okay. So now that I have decided what colors I want to use, good thing I don't have a kid in the house because this stuff looks like some really freaking amazing Kool-Aid. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, you want some Kool-Aid, little boy? No. No. All right. So now I am going to mix up some resin. Okay, I'm back and I have mixed up my resin. I've got my lovely kind of magenta color and my lovely turquoise color. I learned a trick from the interwebs and I bathed these in a nice warm bath. I boiled up some water and put it in a deep bowl and then rested these cups in them. Gave them a little mani and pedi. They read a nice magazine while they were waiting to get all of their bubbles out because I don't want effervescent bubbles in my resin. I want it to be clean and clear. So now comes the fun part. I'm going to pour it. And God knows, I always feel like this is a crapshoot. Like, best laid plans, and then it comes time to pouring your molds and just it all goes out the window. So what I'm going to do is pour both of these at the same time from one end of the mold. And then hopefully they'll get together in the middle and kind of mingle around, get to know each other, make some cool colors. Ouch. And then you can kind of do this a little bit. Boo. Oh, that's going to look neat. I'll pour a little bit up here. Ooh, I like that. So let's try this one. One good thing too about this is there's going to be variety. For each crystal, it's going to look a little bit different than the one before. And variety, I don't know if you've heard, but that's the spice of life. And, you know, spice is good. Tacos are good. Oh my God, how good are tacos? I want a taco. But, you know, to be honest, though, I kind of always want a taco. Tacos are like the best thing ever. Fight me if you don't believe that tacos are the best thing ever. All right, let's try this one here. I have no idea if you're still in frame, but I'm paying attention. I didn't mix up enough resin, but I would rather not mix up enough than mix up too much, because tell ya friends, oh no, this stuff is expensive. Now I'm running into issue on these small ones of my cups are like kissing each other and making out, and I can't see where I'm pouring. You ever had your cups make out? It's kind of embarrassing. You're like, come on. So I'm just gonna very indelicately scrape that into there. Make a tiny little one here. Make another tiny little one here. This resin is already starting to harden on me. That's shocking. I mean, I'm shocked. Do you hear me? Do you hear it in my voice? I'm like, oh my God, this resin is already setting. Maybe it's because I warmed it up. Look at that. It's okay if you're a little gloopy friend. No, I guess it's not okay if you're a little gloopy. That's crazy. I've never seen resin do that. So, it's kind of good though, because otherwise this stuff takes like 4,000 hours to cure, and then you can't see what's waiting for you, and the anticipation is awful and terrible. And I'm not good at waiting for things. So, kind of move that one around a little bit, get a little bit more of my magenta up in there if I can. I don't know if that did anything. This one has a lot more in it. That's okay. That's okay. It's all white. Look at that. It's like coagulated. Ugh. Right. So the plan is I will just continue to recast as many of these as I need for the snail. And I won't really know how many I need until I build the armature for the snail and then start to work on the sculpt. It's going to be, I'm envisioning the shell part to be about that big. And then there's going to be the head and the horns and then the stuff. So altogether, it's probably going to be about that longish. You can't really see my hands. It's going to be a substantial size piece. So I want substantial sized crystals. This is going to be good. I'm excited. So that's my crystal adventure. And next time we meet, I will be working on the armature for the snail and then starting the sculpt on that. And I'm quite excited. So please subscribe to my channel. Comment below if you have any thoughts that you would like to share on resin or spa days or tacos. God, how good are tacos? And then watch this spot for more exciting content from me, including giant mutant snails with crystal lamps. Right? You got it. Bye.